for having faith in my teachings. And without you guys, I'll be just a single guy doing shadow wrestling in my garage. James, my hair. So what, guys? Breaking legs is number one. I'm most proud that I can say Kneebar in 4 languages. Number 2, breaking legs is like running a marathon and crossing over the finish line. All right, guys. If you do jumping, spinning, twirling Kneebar and you don't break the leg, and it's funny in sambo we always say break, right? Just change your attitude. I don't do leg locks. I break legs. But I'm a gentleman, and I'll go immediately after that. So really. Breaking mechanics, breaking leg. We don't say slug. We say what do we say, Roger? Atlamal noble. I broke the leg. You did not break it literally. You just make him submit. But the philosophy is to break the leg. Would you go down, please? Thank you, sir. So let's look at the breaking mechanics, right? If you get to a knee bar and you don't tap him, oh my God, he just gained tremendous confidence boost. And you the opposite of that, or you have to start over, and it's so hard breaking. And sometimes you don't have time, run. Never mind the force, the strength to the left. You just don't have no time. So we need to break that leg. Once we get to the leg, slow down. Rule number 1, guys, in that was slow the head down, and not necessarily. Sometimes in a physical sense, slow down, and other times just breathe and make all the proper steps. Because if you miss a step, a crucial step, same thing will happen. You'll give him a chance to run, confidence grows, you start to chase, nothing works out. Slow down, mental checklist. So let's see how we break James's leg. Want to see that? And then we'll put it in the context of jiu-jitsu and a bunch of cool injuries. Does that work? Too bad if it don't work, that's what's happening. All right, so Kneebar. Conventional, let me show you a couple of breaking positions. Conventional knee bar means I'm on this side, right? As opposed to on this side. And the breaking mechanics and leg position is going to be slightly different. So the most ideal, not that other stuff will not work. I'm talking about most ideal position to break somebody's knee. Okay? My top leg is going to extend it like a string. Very often we bend our leg. Anytime we bend our leg, we give our guy a chance to put his foot here. And like a clutch versus acceleration pedal or whatever. So what you want to do, guys, you want to extend that leg, and then the bottom up like this. James, could you put your foot here? Yeah. You see a little bit harder, right? As opposed to here. Beautiful. Again, not that other configuration will not work. The absolute best is to be on my guy's toes like this, foot on the floor. Watch, fellas. If you finish like this, I call Federer style. Because often, a couple times you hit arm bars, it was like this, so I call it Federer style. If you go this way, right, watch, his toes rotate a little bit. My guy can go towards me. Go ahead, James, go towards me. If he goes towards me and I secure this leg, now there's nowhere to run. He is done. This is the best. And I don't need 2 hands. I actually can tap him and run. However, if he rotates his toe to safety a little bit this way and runs now I'm chasing him and maybe get to top at the very best. So that is exactly why you want to put his foot on the floor and you want to call mom. Hey, mom, I'm going to break his leg. Can you run this way? And watch, guys, how much force it takes me to secure him in this spot. None. Okay? Head here, he cannot turn this way. We collect a rear naked grip, okay? Rear naked strangle. Get our partner's heel and give it ever so slightly pull up, okay? Ever so slightly. It's like a disguised heel hook. What it does, it rotates the knee in a precise alignment to be broken. Some guys are so flexible with a little rotation of their toes, they can survive. Like David Giuliano, right, guys? Where's my guys here? Right, Dave will survive. You need to stick this guy. So that's how I stick him. 1, 2, 3, and now look at the range of motion. You don't even see my body hipping in. If you start doing this, and he's not tapping, something is wrong, or his name is Paulo Miao, which is most likely doing something wrong. Is your name Paulo Miao? No. Okay, something's wrong. Okay, guys. Boom, 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 boom. However, once we go up, another acceptable version we'll do, I call it shotgun style, just like this. Okay, that's fine. That stops him from rotating, strong one. If we, however, fall on the wrong side, unconventional, there's no wrong sides, like this. Watch, guys. No matter how I cross it doesn't matter how I cross my ankles, because he will not strip it anymore. But what happens, you see his glute and hammy exposed, right? So if I hip in, James, I'll go gentle, please don't tap, right? Unless you have to. Oh. All right. His bum and hammy take the stretch and the sting away from his knee joint. I need to make my lever a little bit longer, shorter, right? And I used to do heels in the butt, will achieve the same. But now I just pull my triangle, lock it in, and the same thing, call mom, heel control, Look at the range of motion, right? I'm barely hipping in. Now look here, don't that. Okay guys, that's how you break knee bar, break a leg with a knee bar. There's also one called dog bar with your legs, which we'll cover. So for right now, I would like you to partner up and practice breaking mechanics on both sides. Would you like to see that one more time?
Yes.
Just a few moving parts. George, may I grab you, please? Conventional side, like this. Top leg stretches, like alongside his spine, bottom leg the same way. Again, you can finish like this, but with a good guy who can like withstand a pain shock for a second and maybe more flexible knees. We don't want to give him that ammunition, right? You want to go like this, like this. Not good. Go to it. Go to it. Down. And on this side. On the conventional side, we cannot do this. We have to choke off the leg a little bit lower and break it this way. 1, 2, 3. Before the finish line, you have to start over again. Rolling bar. Let's go. Let's go back to the sweet spot. Will, can I come, please? So what, guys? Alex very observantly realized I like to play butterfly guard. Yeah, often a guard of choice is a butterfly guard. Guys, the move it's not super complex, but if you've never seen it, it might blow your mind or whatever. Just realize that no matter how complex the technique is, everything could be boiled down to fundamentals, right? No matter how crazy Lamborghini looks or whatever, it's all nuts and bolts in the end. Kind of, sort of. You just have to know what nuts and bolts where they go. So, tie up. I can't do abracadabra, just roll knee bar this guy. I have to tie up. And one of my favorite ties, either collar or sometimes underhook right here. As soon as I achieve that little situation, I'm going to go like 2 butterfly and a half and ever so slightly angle out. Ever so slightly. You guys see, right? That's the knee bar between my legs. So the first thing I'll do, kind of like shock him. Ever so, nothing crazy. Just relieve the weight of that leg like this. And simultaneously, I'm hip hoisting, aka going on my knees. Everybody can do that, right? Right? That's what they call in wrestling, hip hoist. When you go from your butt to your knees. And you can go like this, or you can go this way. So off angle, shuffle, out knees. Does anybody know how to shoulder roll? Well, that's your only one. You can do it from standing, which is a little scarier, right? Because a floor, the mat, approaches at you with a rapid speed. Shuffle, shot by, overthrow by, whatever you get for. Tight connection. Guys, do not post your head. It's like you want to kiss your crotch or whatever you want to imagine that. Do not post your head and or your neck. Go straight to your shoulder blades. Do not go sideways, please. It's common mistake. Okay, right, Kneebar. You see, guys? Right there. Grab my guy here. And the leg that brings him over is my right leg. I whip, X kick. On my way down, I slide towards the heel. If I remain at the initial point of contact, we can triangle his legs, which is not a big deal. We can go into ankle locks, but the knee bar is worse, right? So by the time I'm done rolling, I'll go shotgun and back here. He'll never triangle. By myself, guys, the kata of the move. It just happens, you know, a bit faster and has more of a ninja feel to it when it happens live. Missed. Sure, I don't know. Decide, guys, which shoulder you want to roll over. It matters. Whenever I do warm up by myself, it doesn't matter. Right shoulder, left shoulder. But if there's somebody on my back, especially heavier, left shoulder is just not over. Only one. So right shoulder, that means I have to go here, here. That's the shotgun. Flip out the arm. God bless you. That's the big deal. Any questions?
Yeah, can you do that one just real quick once again where because you guys are kind of straight and then you slipped in and rolled it?
You want it slower?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm right. Oh, who's wrong? Goes yeah, guys. What is it? If his hand goes here, I'm here. It's a completely different territory. I'm right. So yeah, we're gonna whizzer up. Push him a little bit, right? Relieve the weight of that leg. I'll help you out. 1, 2, 3. Alright guys, so what you do here, floor approaches rapidly, and you know what I'm saying? So make sure to roll correctly. Oh, here. Guys, try not to roll, it might work out, but try not to roll over opposite shoulder. Allow me to explain what I mean. That's what he needs. That's what the Riley bodycon calls victor roll. And he found success, and you can't get on leg lock, but there's a huge gap. Allow me to explain. And what victor roll is when I'm here and I roll to the outside, this way. But look what happens. Look cool, right? Not really. Go down, please. Look. Do the butterfly guard. Do the setup. Do the rolling bar. And as a favor, would you roll over the shoulder to the outside? Yes. So at the very least, I'm going to limp out. At the very least. Right, guys? So what happens on a rolling knee bar done properly to the inside, he loads me on my back. On his back, and I have to do back roll, like the spinal flexion throws me over. Let's look one more time. We'll do it correctly, please. Do the between the legs. So you see, guys, what happens? I'm like, and he throws me over. But he never properly loads me up when he goes to the outside. I never back roll. I can just dart point my toes and clear my knee line. Let's do it again. If he rolls to the outside, the victor roll. Look what we can do. No, that's the correct way. Yes, knee to the hole. And if I'm confident in a shootout and my leg lock in, I can actually completely reverse it into 50-50. One more time. That's why I don't like doing it. Shoulder to the outside. If roll comes up, rolls to the outside, one step roll, messed up here, and then 50-50. Inside. Okay guys, setup number 2, headlock. One of my favorites. So number 1, guys, don't cross face is a killer. Anytime my guy can collect on headlock and or cross face, like that's the first thing we have to address. So we're all in this shape. And what I do, guys, I'm diving with one arm and I keep this one away from my face, like this. And only after collected the leg and hit my face, I can, be safe for a second. Anytime I'm here with the goose neck sticking out, if you stretch your leg and cross face, it's not gonna work. Z-guard. Once I'm here, guys, there's a bit of so I'm safe from a cross face, but I'm not entirely safe from like darts, right? And then I go here, and then like here, and then grab the heel. Heel over, second leg, move the button over. So set up, right guys, Z-guard, knee shield, whatever, don't get cross faced. Collecting a bottom arm underhook, pulling it in, hiding the head. Here's the shape. Then we're gonna stretch. Sometimes I go straight over, and other times couple increments, and my foot here. Once it's here, heel control, and leg, like a backside 50-50. Right guys, note how I'm gonna hip out a little bit to get that leg here. I can finish the heel hook right away, but I usually grab the second leg and gently turn the key. He will go when I'm going against MCL. I will control the roll, end up in this shape. Here's my knee bar. My leg's gonna be the weird configuration, but there's nothing on this leg he can done. And just tighten everything up and break the leg. half guard. Save the core space, collect everything. Opa, opa. You see, hip out, backside 50-50. Control the second leg. Any questions? Does anybody interested? Again, it's a bumpy one.
Yes, one more.
One more time, one more time. Get hands of you, so we can see.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't matter. So many cabins. Half guard. Half guard. Playing half guard, yes. Make sure you control this arm, right? No crossways, and it does not have to be here. Just nowhere around your face, yes. Collect the leg, crossways, stretch, hip out, backside 50-50. Now we're going. Come under. Grab the toes like this leg here, and just gently turn it. You see, he's gonna go. He's gonna go, he's gonna go. Right pommel. 1, 2, 3. Have. Just try to lost the leg. I lost his leg on the first ball. Get a little bit deeper in your knee. Yes, jab, beautiful. Now you don't need that much. It's not gonna work. Sometimes I go like that, another time. So what I'm saying, once I'm here, once I stretch him out, yes. Sometimes my leg jumps right away depending on the angle. Other times it's my foot here. I come to spaces, yes. And then yes.
One last thing.
But he strips, immediately as it happens, I'm turning to my X guard. Immediately Kazushi here and here, right? Then I put his hand on the floor. This right here, like 50-50. There we go. That's my knee. Now with this one. Like that, same thing. Just 2 steps more. Now let's look at the wizard's web, the one with the knee bar, with the arm bar, defending it correctly. So I'm doing arm bar. And often what my guy does, he funnels my leg and he said, beautiful, half guard. As soon as it happens, guys, make sure you grab his thigh or just about anything and pull this crotch of his above your knee, right? My knees are above sea level. We need to make sure it's, yes. And then we throw our legs like this, okay? Cross like such, not like such. This is the most, this leg does the most job, work rather, sorry, so we're here and here. And we can exploit armbar, and if we catch the armbar, Jojo will never bust because legs are hidden, right? No matter if he bridges, shrimps out, or hitchhikes, whatever he does, he needs his legs. So if we caught him in a wizard's web, that's an armbar at the very least. But since our topic is knee bars, we're going to finish with knee bar. Above sea level, cross your ankles, don't be in a hurry, right? And only then watch. Under, release, over. That's my knee bar. I will turn a little bit more sideways though. Sometimes you can lean the arm out. It doesn't matter whether the arm is side. And you see guys, we're finishing unconventional side. That's why in the beginning, I showed you how to break the leg on either side. One more time. It's kind of simple. It's just like oh man, I have a student who's kind of high level. And it's a female. And I caught her, like the first time I rolled, she was like a brown belt. I caught her with that knee bar. And I told her, do not do that again. Do not put my leg in between your legs. Man, 2 years later, 22 knee bars later, I don't know why she just does not catch up on that. Anytime I put her in a knee bar, or in an arm block, right? She does this bullshit, I don't know why. So don't do that. Above sea level, cross your ankles. Because we might want to exploit arm bar. Maybe my arm break is delicious, right? Maybe I should go with the arm. Or maybe not. And if I don't want to do that, boom, boom, boom. Okay guys, super simple, very few moving parts. You just be alert. 1, 2, 3. Pinch the leg. Makes sense, right? This is supposed to be pinching. And sometimes I will bring the same philosophy from Kneebar from the top. So the way it works, fellas, you hold your guy's ankle either with your ankle or your leg, and you can either cross or triangle. It's kind of up to you. Make sure that your crush is on a sweet spot. We are in over-under passing position. We're looking towards the underhook. If we look towards the overhook, my guy gives me a head push, he shrimps out, and gets his knee from our line of attack. If I turn my head towards the side of the underhook, that's gonna be useless, right? If he pushes me in hip up. Yeah, so what I was doing, fellas, right? I would keep my knees tight and try to keep them like this. But sometimes I get lost, and then it becomes like a weird fucking fight, right? Oh, sorry guys, a little weird like position. So what I did was completely counterintuitive, and it was by Paladino. Paladino told me that. And he told me like a frog, you wanna spread your legs like this. No. Yes. Just like that. Sometimes, guys, what your dude or girl does, they will twist the knee out like this. So if you hip in here, it's nothing. As long as you have good control, you can fold, rotate your hips deeper to the knee joint, reply, and turn back. Allow me to explain what I mean. As I hip in, control was lost. Yes, you see, with a good control, I go here, reply, come on top again, and finish. Okay, so don't give up, man. As long as you crush above the knee, you hold them. If it's below the knee bar is not here. But if it's here, even if he realigns the knee to safety, you can always replay. Let's go back to armbar. Yes, sorry. I stop right here, all right? Oh, sorry. Here, roll over, there we go. My escape should lead me right to the knee bar, that's what I'm saying. Go for armbar escape. With a shin lock, with that. Yes. Clear. Now bite the head guard, rotate towards me. Yes. There we go. That cleared the head. Yes. Once we clear the head, now we can give up the arm. And that is when, at this point, there's no more knee bar, right? Now I can switch. And over here. There we go. Start with the proper armbar escape. You see, guys, once I load it on the shin, there's no knee bar. I don't go here, which is his knee bar, right? So when I escape, and do not do this. He was here for a reason. He probably pretty good at arm locks. And if I go here, bing, you know what I'm saying? Also, fellas, even if you catch him here, you're gonna spread his legs apart. But if you give up the arm, fall on his side, look at my feet. Go on his side. Yes, if he looks at my feet, he can break the arm. If he's facing up, it's not a big deal. If he turns on his side, oh, yeah. So you see, guys, not a good escape. He can finish armbar and hold that bar. So whenever you fail from being armbar, elbow here, a little bit sideways. You see, guys, no strength. It's all movement. It's all on my shoelace here. No knee bar. Then with both hands, I open up and only then I can let go. Now there's no arm bar, right? And then I switch my top leg, to the top. Limp, and you get to my bar. That's it. Would you like to see that?
Good.
Does anybody want to see that one again, guys?
Yeah, that's please.
One more time. Of course, guys, to give you already a top head guard, I'm just giving you one more extra thing to play with, right? Isn't that awesome? You are being armbarred 5 seconds ago, and then you either tap the guy or completely reverse and put him in hot water. That's so awesome. That messes with people's heads, and that's how you win matches. I'm all about breaking. Right, guys? Not like this. Unless I have the gi, then I can operate my hand, but I don't. Shoelace, I go with shoelace, right? Here. Clear the head. Once I clear it, I'm golden. Then bottom leg comes over. I put the limp. Find that angle, there we go. Get my rough knee bar. 1, 2, 3. Leg up, like this. And I'm gonna do a couple half the rotation, and then regrab the ankle. You see, guys? Against MCL. Super gently. As I go here, I have to sit out with my legs straight out. If you fail to stick that leg out like a little square now, whatever it is, right? He's gonna go through. and you won't bite the leg. So if I go here, like this, right? Go, yes, yeah, exactly. I have to stick that leg out, slow it down. One more time. On the hook, leg up. And sometimes with an unflexible guy, I will turn him with one key turn, so to speak. And with other guys, James is flexible here. He's good here. Then watch guys, on the toes. You see MCL stress? He's gonna go all on this side. And I need to have my leg right here, prematurely. Right about now. Don't miss it, guys. Pretend you're on monorail in a Jersey airport or whatever, going to Terminal A. You know it's the next stop, right? You wait for it and you exit. Don't be stupid. Same thing here. You know leg's supposed to come out where the Terminal A is. Stick it out. If you don't stick that leg out and don't catch your partner's leg in between, there's no kneebar. That's a common mistake, and a bunch of you will do it. The answer, right? Remember, he has his own, and now I have my own. Hence the answer. Gable grip. Leg up. Key turn. Grab right here. Gently. You see, guys, he cannot bail because I'm sitting on that leg. And I'm sitting now. Let his thigh drop on my thigh. Opa. And then everything is scheduled. Do not rip that shit. Go nice and easy. Because we're going against MCL now. And he will go. I'll just suggest, and everybody goes. Alright? Would you like to say it again? Yeah? The answer! On the hook. No pinky, thumb towards you, right? Every time we do this. Leg up. Little key turn against MCL. Or you grab, I'm already sitting out. Sitting out. Terminal A coming up right here. I'm never late because I'm waiting for my turn. That's my new analogy. When you know what's going to happen, you can exit. You know what I'm saying? If I'm dominant, I set them up. I know which one. I know the number 7. Set them up. So don't be late. Exit. Post your leg up. Post your right leg up. Post it. No, post your left leg. Yes. Keep turning it. Not being late. Listen, oh no, maybe I know. Okay. If anything, both of those. Okay. Both hands in the same spot. You use left moves. And then a little bit forward. He gets up to goal fish. This and like this. So this hold of this leg all the time. It's beautiful, guys. Hold this. So watch. Naturally, the most first reaction is to pull the leg through, clear the knee line. Once you realize it's no longer an option, you want to do completely opposite and completely counterintuitive. You know what I'm saying? So as long as I have this leg free, I'm somewhat okay. First thing, I'll get in a contention of hand fighting, and I usually try to separate the thigh ever so slightly and leg, arm. Just a little bit, you see, right? It's harder to finish. You can, but for a second. And then I want to push my leg through. Completely opposite of pulling out, right? I push my leg through. Remember, once it's deep, my hamstring takes a lot of abuse. And now I have that leg, and I go toe to toe, start triangling my legs. If you let me do this, he's stupid. He should rethink something 2 steps ago. If you get to this point, I'm going to go to crossface, and once my knees on the floor, between crossface, my legs triangle, and the friction between the floor and my legs, there's no way he's going to do anything. And what is it, guys? Leg drag, leg whip, sorry. Right, crossface, smash hip guy, and then we start passing. Right? So you have to adjust, roll, or do something else. That's the defense. If my leg is free, that's why, guys, in sambo wrestling, my original discipline, if I can do this, 1, 2, 3, boom, referee blows the whistle, and we start standing, right? The reason being, combat you like and punch him or kick him or whatever. But in jiu-jitsu, there's no such rule. However, it will still behoove you to control the secondary leg. Because I can shrimp, stand up, which is a good precursor to escape, whatever, twist, roll, you know, use that leg and the second leg to strip. If you control second leg, you're golden. So if you don't, you have a bit of a chance to escape. Let's look at it again. Deep knee bar. I try to split. Sometimes I split him like this. You know, like in desperate, wherever I can grab sand soon. And then I get my leg deep, start sitting up. And I do not go to triangle right away, it's not gonna happen. I'm just happy I exposed my toes because I stuck my leg deep. And then slowly, I start walking to ankle cross, and then deeper ankle cross, and then knee on the floor. Again, guys, if you're on the bottom, you have to rethink everything. If you allow your guy, the defendee, to come up to this point, you're gonna screw it. Smash, cross face, extend that leg, yes, and we keep smashing and pass. And watch how stretching. Legs one way, head the other way, so I can top mount him, and in this case, even stop his sleep. Right? Boom. Often when you come into the knee bar, the leg arm gets stuck, and that's why you triangles and all funky stuff. One time. One more time, or we're good?
One more, please.
One more time. I wanna celebrate. And again, guys, it could be it does not matter what shape you take to spread his stuff apart. Then toes here, here, and again he committed again to this hand. So once I dog pass, dog mount, I'll be in a good spot. 1, 2, 3. One of the critiques for leg locks. If you do it from the top and you fall or whatever, slip, you lose the position. I totally agree with that as a leg locker. But if you do it on the bottom, ta-da, it's foolproof, right? If you do it on the bottom, it's okay. If you mess up, you already have your guard. James, what do you say? Thank you, sir. So watch, guys. Whenever we play head, yes, make sure not to get cross space or headlock with golden. Just figure out when you're ready, right? When you're ready, we're diving in with this on the hook and this on the hook. And we need to yoke our guy up. Yes, very important. Just gotta yoke him up. And then we find our knee bar, right? Our crossed ankles and crotch position. Make sure to yoke him up. If he's low, like the knee bar is not gonna be there, right? The knee bar is gonna be in my crotch. So sometimes what I even do, I'll sit up and then with force, yeah, up right here. Once I configure it and secure it by grab like this, oh, this is my knee bar. All right, sometimes you can start rotating this way and finish here, and even more sweep. Finish from here. Because he breaks out so much, and there's nothing you can do. You can actually continue, finish the sweep, score sweep, which is a moot point, because you're going to go knee bar, you know? But 2 points on the top is not good. Not bad. But we don't have to, we can finish right there, right? Make sure, guys, to yoke him up. That's the hardest problem in this technique. When his knee is not out crotch. So we need to come up with something to pull him and transfer me here. And I usually do it from somewhat seated. Whenever I go down, I have inertia and momentum to create force to pull him up. You guys understand? Yeah. So we're here to on the hooks, and just kind of like, oh, yoke him up, find his leg. If he starts rolling and running, just roll with him, make sure he stays in the same shape. Meaning in the same rotation to each other, in the same shape, in accordance to each other. All right, guys? Because sometimes I start rolling, you don't know. Yeah. You see, I still have 2 on 1, but now it's a deep head. He's no longer knee bar. So once we have our bite, and he rolls, we just roll with him, and we stay in the same shape. Go again, James. See, guys, I never got loose. Let's go the other way. See, guys, once they like rotate in some other weird shape, it's no longer knee bar. So keep the bite and keep the over under, right? He should not be rolling forever. Usually, as the pressure settles in, he'll try to run half rotation and then I tap. Just stay in the same shape in relation to them, and we're golden. Top, bottom, sideways, it's all good. One, three. Old Uncle Ultimate Sambo was great seminar, one of the best. I heard he kind of went up the deep end, and his seminars maybe not as good anymore. But back then he was outrageous, like blew my mind. And I showed him a knee bar because he was interested in leg locks. And I'm like, hey Eddie, like if you introduce that leg lock into your system, could you please call it Russian Cowboy? He's like, yeah, Vlad. So 20 years later, Russian Cowboy. James, man, please. I do it from 2 different setups. I'm sure there's more, but me personally from 2. North-south. North-south. Guys, for the north-south, my majority would test what inverted guillotine, right? Darts maybe more armbar, arm foil. You guys know arm foil? It's a weird elbow lock. It's done like this. But whenever he goes home alone and he bends over, what's left is the legs. So that's why I like this technique. It's off the cuff. Because normally we'll attack here, right? Anything other bodies over there, off the cuff. There's a bit of an athletic element required for this technique to be done from a north-south position. I call it like a surfing it up, you know? Like surfers like here and then they pop out of nowhere. From north-south, we're gonna collect both of our partners' forearm or wrist or whatever. Put your leg down for a second so you can see it, just like this. Guys, if anything, you can have one cheek, leg like this. Once we try to relieve our body so we can jump easy, we're giving him tremendous opportunity to escape, invert, and stop playing all weird games, you know. So we have to become nonchalant. Now you bend your legs. Because nobody's gonna be the straight legs, right? Anytime somebody gets mounted or whatever, controlled, he's always gonna be bridge, shrimp, or whatever, which means he needs his leg like this, not straight. So I collected maybe one sheet, and then I clear just like such. All right, in one hop, in one hop. Don't push your hands here, because he can catch your legs, and plus you don't have enough height. Right, guys? If you're a pommel horse, those will be the handles. You want to put your hands on the handles. Clear, and then just grab and pull up. There's no back take, there's no nothing. And guys, nowadays I'll sit here for a little bit. Some people thought this up on it, right? And you just rip them up, right? Rip your legs up. And you wait here for a little bit, you wait. Sometimes I get bored and I fall one side or the other. And other times I'll fall inside, he's gonna suggest this one. Once I fall, I'm gonna cross my ankles. Not even triangle. Just cross and pinch. It should be somewhat discomforting, right? Yes. And then, beautiful part, I can collect one leg, the opposite leg, oh heck, on both legs. Whenever we're straddling like this, if we messed up a little bit and James triangles, he's in a good contention to defend himself now, right? I know stuff to do, but now he can. He's in the game. Once we collect our guy's legs right here, no matter how he crosses over, there's no legit defense, there's no legit triangle. Okay, guys? I go for this leg, he tries to triangle, I'll go for that one. Okay? And if I overshoot, the technique will not work if I overshoot, which means I'll go for Eric Paulson leg locks, right? Like a lasso control. All right? Another one, sometimes from side control, his legs up and the arm right here, steer him, up, pick up the legs. Go on inside, here, heel, finish. Guys, also for the longest time, and which reinforces the principle, don't ever say no to anything, man. Sometimes the weirdest thing come out. Whenever I was teaching this technique, I used to say that this is incorrect position, right, guys? Because there's no knee bar. And even a toe hold that you think you have, you don't have, okay? I don't control the knee line, and he can extend his leg. But what do you know? A-block. There's this guy, I forgot his name, and the lock is called A-block. So somehow he's capable of getting here and making sure that partner cannot straighten leg out. What's his name? Taki did it, right, like a couple of weeks ago. So if I'm in this position, when I deny my guy leg extension, toe hold becomes valuable. You see what I'm saying? So conversely, if you're getting A-blocked, you want to roll over so you can operate your legs. And once James kicks his leg straight, there's no way I'm going to get toe hold and no knee bar. Okay? So stupid me, I was teaching not to do this dumb stuff. But what do you know? If you take it out of context and into other subtext, right, it becomes viable something else. Just, you know, guys, right, don't close your eyes even on weird stuff. If Kazushi is proper, if the setup is there, the most weird throws and takedowns and submissions become reality. Maybe once in your lifetime, but like if perfect storm is there, it will happen. Just like that. And if I miss this, we no longer have knee bar, but if I'm capable of climbing up like this and bending his legs to the degree he cannot straighten them out, now I have my A-block. I know we're doing knee bars, but like if you mess up with hip control, that should be your plan B, your alternative. Okay? 1, 2, 3.
But if you want to continue to spend time with Vlad, it's an open door in Texas. I plan on going there in August, but also,
All invited.
Yeah, all invited for one big barbecue.
Come with bagels.
Yeah. Vlad's an immeasurable resource. All the videos, everything we've got in technique will be available, of course, but Vlad's got a bunch of DVDs out there. He's got a bunch of instructionals available. And the dude responds on Instagram. So if you have technique questions, if you're like, I loved the 2-on-1 stuff we did yesterday, where's more of it? Ask him.
Alex saying, yeah guys, don't forget, I will share Google link drive and I'll give you like a discount for tournaments, all that stuff. Don't forget, all right? Keep drilling. Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
So I know some of you who have to leave need to leave. If you want to grab your photos with Vlad, by all means, I know it's going to be a line of you, that's fine. We're going to not drill that technique though, we're just going to switch it to open mat since a lot of you got to go. or a lot of you just want to get into training since most of our brains are fried at this point.
It is a bit, right?
Yeah.
And guys, don't be after photos. I'll address everything. We can exchange info. And thank you, coach. You know what? Sometimes I reach out to some people, man. I don't even answer. That aggravates me. Like, what the hell? Who are you? A fucking pope or something? You know? I go to my like a spam folder just to answer. You know what I'm saying? Always. I answer everybody. No exceptions.
If you didn't get enough of Vlad today and you're crazy, he's going to be in Oceanport tomorrow. That's an hour and a half. Good luck with that.
And in Notley.
On Tuesday. So he will be in Nutley from 6 to 8 at Momentum. I know the owner's there. I know a bunch of people train there. It's a great gym. I don't know what you're teaching there, but...
I do. It's going to be no-gi wrestling.
No-gi wrestling?
No-gi wrestling, some new games, some like stockades and crucifixes.
Who's going to say no to that? So, you guys have any questions before we get to it? All right, I'll throw the round timer on just for people to goof off. If you guys want to grab your phones and take your pictures, do whatever it is you got to do, let's do it. But big round of applause for